and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Gomez. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Movement at the second level of the defense now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. The balls come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a run to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook, Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Vols look to keep this drive moving. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole. And look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on. You know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. Solid tackle, able to get him down. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Powering through. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. How aggressive will this offense be? They can get into field goal range easily, but maybe they'll take a shot at the end zone. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his target. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. The offense will take their first time out of the half. A tough strategy here.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now at 2nd and 14. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Texas, on the scoop and score. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fights through a tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. He'll spot it at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. It's a draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Now it's second down here. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The pass is intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
It's the running back in the flat. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And now the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. He tosses it back. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Fowles. No chance to catch him.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
2nd down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense in a split backfield now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly out of the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the receiver's got it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The ball's looking to run some tempo here. Looking to chuck it again. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. And the Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Texas.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That gain makes it second and medium. Motion now from the tight end. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. It's a foot race. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or
there's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into cover.